everyone, and welcome back. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the bell button right next to it. That way you get notified every time I upload a new video. In today's video, I am so excited to show you how I made my Easter themed cakesicles. And if you're interested in learning how I made these, then just keep watching. Okay, so let's begin with the video. I am going to start by melting my chocolate melts in the microwave using 30-second intervals until it is completely melted. Then I will begin by pouring it into my chocolate molds. And don't worry, I will leave links under the description for mostly everything that I used in this video. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm just playing with my chocolate, moving it around. And what I'm doing is trying to get like an even coat all around on my edges. That way when I remove it from the mold, my chocolate doesn't break. And then I will be placing this in the freezer for 5 minutes. In the meantime, I am going to start by making my cake filling, and this is pretty easy. All you need is 2 simple ingredients. This cake is a already baked cake that I had, and I will insert a picture of the type of cake I used. So you're going to want to follow the instructions. Once it's already baked, you're going to crumble it into small pieces, and you're going to add your 1 tablespoon of your favorite choice of frosting, and the one that I use here is cream cheese flavor. So I'm going to be setting that aside for now. Now the 5 minutes have already passed and the chocolate has already hardened. Now this time I will be adding a second layer, but only to the edge of the popsicle. Like I said, I want to make sure that my chocolate is nice and even all around. And then I will be placing this back in the fridge or the freezer for 5 minutes, and then I'll be back. At this point I will be placing my stick inside my chocolate mold, and then adding a little bit of more chocolate, placing it in the fridge for 1 minute, and then that will make sure that when I remove the cakesicle, the stick doesn't fall out. So then after that, I will be placing or filling it in with my cake. What I'm doing now is I am just making sure that it's nice and flat, so just pressing it down, making sure that all the gaps under the stick is nice and filled with cake. And then after that, I will be just adding a small layer of chocolate, melted chocolate over it. That way it just closes the whole thing around, and then placing it back in the fridge for, I'm sorry, I keep saying fridge, it's the freezer since it's faster, for 5 minutes. Okay, and for the carrot ones, I am going to be using a powder called Color My Chocolate. And like I said, I will leave the link down in the description if you're interested in using this. This is perfect for your chocolate because this won't make your chocolate hard. This is specifically for chocolate. It's not the gel food coloring that you buy at the store. And I am just adding a little bit of it in here, and then mixing it around until I get the color that I need. I'm pretty much going to be repeating the same steps as before. Remember, it's total of 2 layers. If you don't want your chocolate to crack when you're removing it from the cake mold, you're going to want to make sure that it's nice and even coated, and wherever you see that it's not, just add a little bit of extra chocolate and then that would work. Because trust me, that has happened to me before and it's not fun to have to do the whole thing all over again. For the other two, I will be doing the same exact thing. I will be just making one green and then one yellow using the same color powder that I used before. Okay, so let's begin by taking the white ones out of the mold. This is pretty easy. All you have to do is remove the whole mold out of the cake part first, and then with your fingers just push the stick through the hole, and that will make it easy for it to just come out of the mold. I also forgot to mention that I am using a parchment paper or wax paper, and this will prevent the chocolate from sticking. Okay, and to make our bunnies, I bought these Wilton Easter icing decorations, and these are the bunny ears and then the eyes and the feet. And then for the mustache, I will be using an edible black marker that I also purchased from Walmart. And if I can find these, I'll make sure to leave the links. And normally you find these only when it's the season. So for Easter, I got lucky and I found these. But if not, I will leave links for Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can find something very similar. All I'm doing here is using a little bit of that melted chocolate that I had left over, adding it to my icing decorations, and then placing it down on my Cakesicle. And this will make sure that when the chocolate dries, it actually stays in place. Okay, so for the girl bunny, I won't be adding the eyeballs. I actually want to add like just the lids, the eyebrows, and maybe some lashes to make her look more like a girl. And then also I won't be adding no mustache, only for the boy. Also for the girl bunny, I will be adding a little bit of blush or on the cheeks. So I will be adding a little bit of pink food coloring to my finger and then make it into like the sides of it. And there you have it, the girl and the boy bunny. Okay, so moving on to the next one, our bunny's favorite, our carrots. These I am going to be using green fondant to make our green leaves or the roots of the carrot. And I am just pretty much making a small tiny ball and flatten it. Then I am going to making like the shape of the leaves, and then with the brush I am just making like the edges, 3 little edges, and that will work for the decoration part of the leaf. Going to be gluing the orange part to the carrot using some orange melted chocolate. Next, I am going to be pouring the remaining of the orange chocolate into a Wilton piping bag. I promise guys, this is not sponsored. I know I've been using a lot of Wilton stuff. I wish I was. Wilton, if you hear this, hopefully one day you can sponsor my videos. I'm just cutting a small tiny hole at the end of the bag, and I will be doing a drizzle movement back and forth all throughout the orange part of the carrot. Okay, so for these two, the green and yellow, I will only be adding a little bit of chocolate, drizzling only to the corner of it, and then I will be adding some Easter theme, also Wilton, that I bought at the Easter aisle. And these are super adorable because they are made out of little mini bunnies, little eggs, and little tiny carrots. And I'm just adding it right before the chocolate dries. well, there you have it. These are so cute, so adorable, perfect for Easter. I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell icon, and go check out my other videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!